crazy is there's the travel vloggers I watch, right? Like where they just go around to different towns, like
Passport Bros,
vlogging shit. No, not Passport Bros. Where's the lighter? Just like vlogging shit, right? And they've gone to like small little villages and shit before where some dude will literally be like, yo,
oh yeah,
come marry my daughter. Come marry. They're trying.
That's different.
They're trying to force marriage on like their young ass fucking daughter.
No, that's
maybe
facts,
like
that's
16,
facts.
17 years old.
That is a fact, but that's also
arranged marriage.
Yeah,
something like that.
That's completely different than like what we're talking about, because like that's like the culture of some of these places. Like that's very normal in a lot of those places.
Unfortunately,
but and I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but that's literally how they do shit, and they want their families to marry fucking American people that
or someone who has money type
exactly shit. So that's different. But just being like
that happened to one of my homies. He married a chick from Taiwan for like 10 racks type shit.
Never.
Swear to God.
10 racks is not enough.
10,000 yen or like 10,000 racks?
No, 10 US dollars. But he
that's not enough to marry somebody, bro.
Yeah. He married for 10 racks, bro, and it just went horribly wrong.
What's the amount? What's the amount you're marrying a random bitch for? If you had
$50 million.
$50 million?
I wouldn't do it for $1 million.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Because I know what marriage is and how it like.
Yeah, your ass is actually married.
Yeah, because.
How you good?
That nigga said, "Let me spit out my cereal."
No, but everybody thinks like, oh yeah, she just gonna pay this shit. And then boom, y'all gonna go y'all separate ways. No, nigga, y'all gotta live together and act like y'all a couple.
Exactly.
For like a couple years type shit.
One of you might actually end up getting feelings while the other one is disconnected.
Exactly. She bringing over niggas or he bringing over a bitch. It's just
because like
it's like the worst.
They ask a bunch of questions and shit like that to prove that y'all really are together, right?
Exactly. That as well.
Well, you know, I had my brother, which he is watching right now.
Shout out to your brother.
He has a homie who did the whole passport bro thing, right?
Okay.
He grabbed a woman, a lady from
I thought you say gentleman
from Indonesia, right? Indonesia, and didn't speak a lick of English, just straight up just brought her. You know, like I don't know if you just want to have sex like that or
that's crazy.
It's a companionship, but. People forget that, you can enjoy those 20 minutes of sex, but...
And then you got to live with this motherfucker.
Exactly.
You guys don't speak the same language.
It's over
don't
with.
have the same culture. My brother was telling me that this fool would have an issue where, like, she would want to go all hang out with, like, his homies and everybody around because that's all she knew.
Yeah.
But, like, she would tag along and then she don't know English. She don't know jokes. She don't know
And
culture.
that's why
is she sitting there with the Google Transfer?
No,
like,
she's just there.
I bet you.
Bro, I've been around niggas that had girls like that.
I bet you dudes like that, had they like rubbed one out beforehand, they would have been like, oh my god, what am I doing?
I say this all the time. Jacking off saves you so much money.
Bro,
I say it all the time.
You're gonna be like, what am I doing here? I'm getting married.
All the time.
So this girl doesn't speak English?
That's crazy. You're right. The fact that you're so right about this is like, bro, everybody needs to take that however long it takes you, 10, 20 minutes a day.
Like, you thinking about making a bad decision, jerk it out.
Yes.
Especially if it's something to do if it's something to do with a woman, you got to jack off first and then you make a clear concise decision.
Any decision that's like lust oriented, where like those dudes are probably like haven't had sex in years.
You said lust oriented?
Lust. Yeah. Before you talk to Lush, rub one out, dude.
Yeah.
Anytime I meet up with Lush, I rub one out.
Don't be looking at bitches on Instagram ready to crash out.
Ready to crash out.
Man.
Don't do it.
All that shit.
No.
Do it.
But you know what? That might fuel the fire even more because the nigga might be beating it off to the bitch that don't speak English and be like, I need her.
Yeah.
I feel like
if you doing that, you lost. It's over with.
I feel like the only and like just being a passport bro is kind of like that's
it's
off.
So crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Your whole family, is that your whole friends, like she don't speak English. Like it's obvious.
Super looked down upon too. Like
if my homie did that, I'll cut into the side before he even made that. If he was weird enough to make that decision by himself, I'm gonna be like, all right, you gotta be your friend by yourself.
Literally, like that homie, I would connect him with my other homies who like go to bars every weekend, and I'd be like, dude, like
go meet a girl like this.
Try to meet a girl.
That's human
and
trafficking.
like. What?
Yo, what?
Passport.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's like that's legal human.
Like I said, my homie, like he married this girl 10 racks, right? She
hers nothing. Yeah,
he
ain't a wedding.
He was a fucking bro. I got a homie that did way worse, so I don't want to get to that story. But anyway, this dude that married the girl for 10 racks type shit. This girl spoke. He's bringing around Venice and shit. She spoke no English. You be like, oh yeah, we finna go to this bar. She's like, okay, very nice. Like,
okay, nice, very nice.
Very nice. And it's very nice. Yes, very fast. Like what?
Bro, that bitch Borat's sister.
But also, like, let's be honest, like, there are some success stories and stuff like that. First of all,
there are. Yeah.
Shout out to my. I mean, obviously this is not the same thing, but shout out to my boy. No, shout out to them. Shout out. I mean, no, it's not the same thing, but I'm just saying, marrying somebody from a different culture, background, different culture is not necessarily a bad thing. But when you are like going and actively pursuing like bitches in third world countries because you can go flex like $50 there and it's like $1 million to them.
But you're not looking for love. You're looking for like easy relationship or easy pussy. Like that's
exactly what they're doing.
You're not actually looking for like a genuine partner. You're you're like just so desperate at that point.
But that's why the girls in some of these countries treated the way that they do, and it's very transactional, and they not really looking sometimes to be courted or to be like in a serious situation or some shit. They trying to get some bread because this is how a country makes money, by tourist niggas coming over there and doing shit like that. Exactly. It's hella like deep rooted.
I saw something on TikTok where they have this thing called a foreign night over there in Brazil or Dominican, and it's just where all the Dominican women or Brazilian girls, where the spot's at, they group them up to this restaurant, and it's a bunch of foreign motherfuckers, and it's all a table. If you speak English, come to this table. If you speak Spanish, come to this table. And it's just all people learning each other's languages, which is just literally a platform.
Dating or something.
Yeah, basically, this is where we linking up.
Yeah,
this is the link up,
bro.
The link up. Like, if you're a passport, bro, you in the city, this is where you pull up to.
It's like a common thing. Like, I've seen a video like, guys, you want to do it? I'm like, Jesus Christ,
bro. Have you ever seen those like ridiculous ass passport bro videos where it's just like dudes are like filming on the street and then like a girl walks by, they're like, hey, what's your name? And like, bro, and they're like popping ass on this random fucked up street and shit. I'm like, bro, that is not how that shit works, nigga. Just so everyone knows, that's not how it works, bro. That shit's fake.
That works in a very poor,
rural
community.
Yeah, and she, just so you know, if she does that, she's already working for someone else,
and she's definitely about to fucking
rob the fuck out of you.
She's about to give you some a fucking dose of scopolamine and knock you out and fucking run your pockets.
You're gonna wake up in the middle of the desert naked,
with your fucking kidney cut out,
bank account drained, and it's gonna be like 3 months had passed by.
Your passport gonna be in your ass, nigga.
Listen, I could never put myself in that predicament because in these videos that I've seen, these bitches be bad as fuck. I would fall for it immediately. I would immediately have my kidneys cut.
You gotta run to the nearest bathroom and fucking like.
You're about to get you arrested. Don't listen to you.
I'm gonna keep